Greetings. My name is Campbell, Lovett, Conference Minister of the Michigan Conference of the United Church of Christ, bringing you another Faith for Thought. Recently, I attended the World Communion of Reformed Churches consultation in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It was a wonderful event with representatives from around the world and many of our Reformed Church denominations gathering to discuss what it means to be in communion with each other. One of the things that is clear from our conversations is that we all profess Jesus as Lord and Savior. And then the Constitution lists a variety of other things that keep us united. One certainly is the recognition that we need to work ecumenically to keep in union with each other, that we recognize each other's baptisms and ordinations and share in open table with our sacrament of communion. The additional piece, however, that the WCRC has been engaged with has been to create a safe place and a safe space for very difficult theological and structural conversations to take place over the years. Some of those conversations have included the ordination of women, human sexuality, and how we need to be engaged as the church in difficult social and political issues like apartheid in South Africa and economic injustices around the world. In addition to these difficult conversations that the WCRC creates space for, is the recognition of all the member denominations of the need to continue to be engaged and to participate in these conversations. Well, what does any of this have to do with the Michigan Conference of the United Church of Christ here in the United States? Well, as I look at our demographics over the last 30 years, I see that 30 years ago, the Michigan Conference claimed 200 member churches. Today, that number is fewer than 150. Surely, over the years, some of those 50 churches have closed, but I am guessing that a large majority of those 50 churches have left the denomination because of difficult conversations, and perhaps there not being a space where those conversations could take place and people felt heard. I think one of the key pieces of the conference looking ahead is how do we as the Michigan Conference create those safe spaces and safe places, just like the WCRC is doing, for these difficult theological and biblical conversations to take place. I believe it's the work of each local church to agree to be in unity with other churches and to fully engage in those dialogues. Moving forward, I encourage each local church to ask itself, what are we doing to promote Christian unity? What are we doing to live out Jesus' prayer in John 17:11, that they may all be one? I truly hope that's our work in the year ahead as we foster community, build unity, and seek to be one in Jesus Christ. Thank you, and God bless.